Hello there, welcome to Five Figures. Today I'm going to be taking a look at some Fortnite stuff. I know like Ice King I've reviewed in the past in videos that I have long since taken down and can't get back. So I just thought I'd throw him in with this mix here and kind of just run through these real quick. First off, I'm going to start off with his Hybrid. He starts out in the game as just a ninja. This is Hybrid Final Form. And he just comes as like a regular red ninja, and he slowly turns into a dragon monster, which is awesome. And this figure has some really weird design choices going on in it. First off, weird design choice number one is this head that sort of moves at the base, but then moves again at the top. Aesthetically, it looks good, but it's not the most functional. Weird choice number two is this tail. You can see how it attaches oddly, which is actually amazingly kind of how it looks in the game. Instead of it kind of rides up over his butt, which is kind of weird. And it does have a bendy wire in it to pose it around, and it's soft rubber, and it's pretty darn cool. Other than that, he's pretty standard as far as his articulation goes. He's got a mild ab crunch, not a whole lot going on. I mean, he moves a little, but not a ton. Ball joint shoulders, upper bicep cut, double jointed elbows, ball joint at the wrist. Legs, about the same. Ball joint at the wrist, at the hip. That does have kind of a hidden rotation, if you can see in there. So it does rotate slightly, or it wants to, but it is inhibited by his ass cheeks. He has got double jointed knees, ball joint at the ankles, and I think a rotation. Is there a rotation? Nope, just a ball joint. And then he's got toe articulation, which most of them do. And most of these have the same articulation. He just has a couple of weird features going on with it. Basically his design and his scaly feel to him. But he is awesome. Not my favorite skin in the game. Honestly, I like him as a regular ninja before he turns into a dragon monster better. But when you throw a couple of wings on him, you can get a pretty awesome looking skin to run around, terrorize the battlefield with. And do think it's a grid. And he is, like in the game, he's not like one character. He is an army. He's like a soldier. There's multiples of these guys. Swarms of them. And I think that part of it's cool. Because if you want a dragon soldier, he is essentially a dragon soldier. I am going to set him, let's move him, we'll switch him out here. Switch him out with the prisoner, who I never really noticed it until I was looking at him. Dude, this guy is Thanos. He just looks just like Thanos. He's got like chains all over him and stuff. And I appreciate that they give us the like not freed one, like the one that's still locked up. Because as you play him more and more, unlock him more, you get more ice comes off of him, and more locks come off of him, and he just comes like free and powerful. He is the arch enemy of the Ice King. Ice King had him frozen solid in his basement, and as you play, you unlock him more and get more out of him. He becomes more free, I guess is what I should say. More ice falls off, more chains fall off. He comes with a battle axe that is not his. The lockpick backpack is totally his. That came with him. I don't know what I can say about him other than just the fact that he has got. You know, you look at some of these guys and it's like really simple cartoon, bright colors, smooth surface, and this guy is one that is not. He has got so much going on with his paint deco. He's got a nice range of movement for everything, which not all of them do, so it's kind of nice. And he's got bare toes, bare feet, which is kind of weird. And in the game, I kind of feel like he was more gray than this, or brown, but the figure itself is just straight black, which is a little bit odd because I don't feel like he was that black in the game. But maybe that is just because I have my contrast on my TV set weird. Not sure. Anyway, that's him. He is fantastic. On the opposite end of him, we'll look at his enemy. We'll look at the Ice King. Ice King is easily, I'm going to say easily, my favorite Fortnite figure that has come out so far. I joined in late season 7, and so I had to really, really crank to get this character unlocked before the season was over. He comes with I can't remember the name of this sword. When they do sword fights, you get this sword, and it is ultra powerful and awesome. Other than that, he comes with his scepter. Can't remember what it's called either. His back bling is really just these tassels that hang off the back of his suit. His horns off of his hat, his crown thing, will get a little bit dented if you're not careful. Sorry about that. Nice ball-jointed shoulders. He's got the same articulation that you're looking at with most of them, except that his head is in this hood, so you really can't do anything with it. But he's got like weird hoof feet. Just gorgeous coloring. I hear now they make a giant one that is his final form that's gold, and I just love this thing. It, like I said, is easily one of my favorite skins. One of my favorite ones that I ever unlocked from the Battle Pass. It is absolutely gorgeous and a thing of beauty. Let's see if I can pop him back down on his stand. Got like a something. Coughing on. Alright, he is just awesome. The only thing is I wish his eyes are done a little bit weird. It's supposed to be about that much lighting, you know, and that makes it look right. But if you got it any brighter than that, he does look a little off in that regard. Next up are probably the two most recent ones I picked up. This is Beast Mode Rhino and Beast Mode Jackal. They're basically Bebop and Rocksteady. But they are... Actually, I don't have these skins, but they got like a motor, V8, V6 for their backpack. Same articulation that everybody else has, but they are slightly more hindered. Just like their ankle rotation, because they've got these big metal cuff things on their boots. But it doesn't really bother them too much. Their ab crunch is decent, not incredible. Their armor kind of tends to want to get in the way. But the main difference is you get 0 head articulation because you just have this strange painted on helmet, and like it doesn't turn, it doesn't do anything. And that's kind of a bummer, but I don't think it does in the game either. I don't think it moves. They're just kind of like these massive, they are a big skin too. Holy cow. They're almost as big as the Ice King when you put them on. And some of the skins are really small and hard to hit. And man, Beast Mode just stands out like a beast. Take a quick look at Jackal. He's exactly the same as the other one. They just changed the one feature on his helmet. And of course he comes with a different harvester. This one actually has a mohawk on it, which I think looks somewhere between stupid and awesome. I'm not sure not sure which one I'm going to pick and go for. But like I said, the range of motion on these, because they have so much thick, bulky armor, is not as good as it is on some other figures. You can see you can't really get them into a lot of dynamic poses or a lot of dynamic movement. And it feels like their arms are a little bit short too. Now that I'm just looking at it, I'm going to say that they feel a little bit short. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Anyway, I still recommend them. Obviously, I bought these things. I love these McFarlane figures. They're really, technically, they're designed quite similar to Play Arts Kai figures. Same type of articulation in the elbows, shoulders, wrists, ankles, legs. That's all the same. Most of them have like a floating rubber thing for a crotch. Like a floating a floating sheath over it, basically. Like this is all just like hollow, but there's like joints inside of it, and the mechanisms to do all the articulation is inside a floating rubber crotch pants, basically, for better use of a term. I can't think of what else to call it. So that's why I think these are good. I mean, $25 for these. How could you complain about this? How could you complain about the articulation you're getting? The stylized you're getting, the paint jobs you're getting, and the sheer size of these things. They're they are pretty good size, and I'm pretty pleased with them. Anyway, hope you liked him. Like I said, I've done him before in a video that is now long lost, so thought I would put him back in something else just so I have him in a review. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys later. Bye.